Hi cryptocurrency queens, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. In today's episode, we will cover up DXY, Ethereum, and BTC. And we are right now on DXY, and we could potentially see a lower high level being retested at 112.790. And that could potentially take us back down. But I also have the bullish scenario and of course the bearish scenario. To BTC, we are right now inside another Fibonacci level where we expect the market to create a higher low and continue to the upside. But of course, everything depends on how we're behaving around 19,230 and 19,110, because we can see the market consolidate in between these levels before we either see the market have the bullish momentum or we continue back down to lower targets. When it comes to Ethereum, I have three scenarios that could with high probability happen, and we got scenario 1, scenario 2, and scenario 3. Don't forget, I'm no financial advisor. You need to look up everything yourself first, but please continue looking at this video and I'll show you exactly what I see on DXY, Bitcoin, and on Ethereum. So we're starting off with looking at DXY, and DXY is still playing around under the level that is 20 years old. We've been talking about this box that you can see that we have right here between 117 and 113. Going back in time, this is a 20-year-old zone that we are retesting right now on the DXY. So for us to have a reaction to it is definitely, you can already see that we've been having some rejection around it, and the market gave us one lower high level after the previous higher high. When we go down to the 4-hourly chart, we can still see how the market is creating a lower high based on the previous high. Lower high, we have the lower low and another lower low. Now the box that you see here between 112 and 111, this is a higher low level that I'm basing of the low from 110 back up to the high at 113, and you can see how the market is reacting to it. But based on that, we just might have the market drop a little bit more because we have the 20-year-old level. I am looking the next Fibonacci level that we have is between 112.567 and 112.789. From these levels, we can, following market structure, we can see the market reverse back down and continue to drop here. Now everything of course depends on if this is where we see the market starts to be bearish or if we break above it and we continue to be bullish again. So everything depends on around these levels. You can see we are still creating lower lows, lower highs. We can also use a trend line looking something like this. So if we will be still below the trend line and the Fibonacci level, that can with high, we can also see the market potentially try to break in and then still close below. But this is, we still have to wait and see if this is going to happen. But if we're breaking above it with momentum and we have a higher low level, we break the resistance trend line, that can of course be the beginning for the market to continue to be bullish. So we have a pretty good level when it comes to DXY at the moment, where we'll see the market continue to drop, reach the weekly Fibonacci that we have between 109 and 108, or if the bearish momentum is over and we're breaking above the level and continues up. When we zoom out on BTC, we can all see how the market is still playing around at the support that we have around 19,000. And on the lower time frames, it's so much easier to follow the market on the lower time frames now because there's not so much that's happening. But we are retesting a Fibonacci level between 19,114 and 19,240 as a higher low level, which means that this could be where the market slowly and steady reverse back up. And you can already see how the market has been retesting this level, and from yesterday's live stream, this was also something that I did expect. I did expect us to reverse back up and retest 19,475 and then continue down, and this was exactly what did happen without us retesting the Fibonacci level that I did have. But we actually did that on Ethereum, but I'll show you that soon. So right now everything depends on if this will be where we see the market continue continue to reverse to the upside, because if we're looking at the lower time frames now too, you can see how the market broke above the lower high level that we have between 19,220 and 19,240. Right now retesting it while we are recording, you can see that we have a small doji. If the market on BTC now will break above this level too, because as we spoke about when it comes to DXY, now these two are really good to combine with each other, because if DXY reverses back down, then BTC will go up, and if DXY goes up, then BTC will go down. So this is very important. What we also can do, of course, is that we drag a Fibonacci. Based on that, we can see that the market did break above the lower high level. Then we just might retest the 19,208 and 19,119, and that could be where we see the market then reverse back to the upside and continues to create higher highs and higher lows. We do have some, you know, not big momentum at the moment, but we do have a pretty volatile candlestick on the 1 hourly chart. So if we continue to see, because you can see how we're right now reaching or inside this Fibonacci level, so and you can still see how the market is creating lower highs, but based on that, we are inside the higher time frames Fibonacci right now. So in between 19,000, around 19,113 and 19,235, this is where we can definitely see the market. We just might try to break above below it, but then slowly and steady climb ourselves up to higher targets. If the bullish scenario doesn't work the way I'm expecting it to do, and we have the bearish momentum, then we can definitely see the market break below 19,113, create a lower high. At that point, we just might be able to create the previous lower high at 19,713 combined with a potential lower low, because right now the market is not giving me a specific reason to go into the market, to be honest, because this is just a falling knife. We did have one green candlestick that retested the Fibonacci level, but then we see the market giving us bearish candlesticks too. So I definitely want to see the market finish this movement that we are inside right now. So definitely between this big box that you can see, there's a lot of things that can happen. So hopefully we will see it a little bit more clear when we will go on the live stream that we'll have in a couple of hours from here. When it comes to Ethereum, and we're just zooming out, you know, we're still inside a sideways market, but I also have Fibonacci between 1,292 and 1,302, and this is the same thing that we talked about on BTC. You can already see that I have 3 different scenarios, and one of them can be that we are retesting this Fibonacci level created as a higher low, and then potentially continue up to the resistance again around 1,370, or we just might drop back down to the support again at 1,270 and then climb above the higher low level at 1,300 and then continue to the resistance. If we have the bearish momentum, then we'll see the market, of course, break below these levels, break below the support at 1,270, and that can be the continuation that we have of the drop. We do have some news coming out tomorrow, and within one day we will also have a live stream at this time. But you can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 news coming out tomorrow that will have a high impact on the USD dollar. So we'll probably see the market be volatile tomorrow at that time. Remember that we'll also go on a live stream exactly when this is happening, so we are with the movement when it's happening. We on Bitcoinsensus also have a website where we share daily updates about technical analysis, and you also have the guide about how to use the BYBIT tutorial. So BYBIT is a platform that you can receive a bonus up to $4,380 at the moment by using the link in the description down below the video. You also have it pinned in the corner. If you want to know more about this platform, this is my favorite platform that I'm using. We have an article on Bitcoinsensus.com how to use this platform in detail, and we also have the video here with Andy that shows you exactly how to use the platform in detail. So you can go in here, read about it. I always recommend you guys to have more knowledge about leverage trading, because you can use up to 100x leverage, but I do not recommend anyone to do that if you are not a professional trader and know exactly what you're doing. But always trade with risk management, and I promise you that you'll see that your profits will always be more than your losses. Thank you everyone for looking at this video together with me. I hope you did enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification so you know when I am live next time. We will have another live stream at the end of New York sessions. Hopefully I will see each and every one of you. Please comment below this video if you did enjoy it. What do you think? Scenario 1, 2, or 3 will happen on Ethereum and why? Until then, we see each other later. Toodles!